Good morning, everyone. Today we have with us Professor Debarshi Ghosh, who is the HOD of BBA department from Meghnad Saha Institute of Technology. Sir, would you like to introduce yourself in a few words?
Yeah, Tanushka. Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Tanushka. Good morning, Shovi also. Yeah, I would like to say that it's a job which I really cherish. Being an HOD of MBA of a BBA department, and it's actually I have been teaching for over 12 years now, and before that I was in industry. So now with the huge amount of teaching experience which I am having, is though it's not enough, I think so. Every day I am learning something new from the students, from the changing environment. That how our teaching style has to be changed. Now everything is in online mode. So I did my MBA, I did my CFA, and also I'm pursuing my research work. So presently, yes, I am happy with my team of faculty members who are really driven to work for the benefit of the students of the department.
Thank you, sir, for the introduction. Sir, I'll begin with my questions. Sir, being the HOD of the BBA department, what is your philosophy of leadership? And how would you describe your leadership style, sir?
Okay, that's a tricky one. Actually, in terms of leadership style, I personally believe in the word we. So it's more of a democratic style of leadership which I want to follow, because our faculty members are very experienced and they know what their duties and job responsibilities are. So we are very passionate about the development of our students, which I told earlier also. So really, whatever the decisions we take together. It would be more intuitive and rational. So a participative way of dealing with the students also in the class, where we keep on interacting with the students and understand their difficulties, understand their limitations, and also try to find out their strengths and work on them. So it's more democratic way.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So, thank you for answering the question. The next question would be, what do you think are your roles and responsibilities towards the students of your department, sir?
The primary role would be to instill the work ethics, good work ethics. So whenever they would be joining the company or even do higher studies, whether they would be pursuing MBA or some other PGDM courses, good work ethics and discipline is something which has to be instilled in the students. Most of the students come with a good background, and they understand what is they are 18 years plus, so they know what is good and what is bad, what is expected out of them. So mostly I try to do that, and we try to do that, and as a team also we try to handhold them and mentor them whenever they face any difficulty, because BBA we get students from all the streams, actually from science backgrounds, commerce background, arts background. So some of them may face some difficulty in understanding certain subjects. We have mentoring classes for that also. So and also your remedial classes for that. So mostly we try to instill good work ethics inside them.
Thank you, sir. In line with your answer is my next question, sir. What are the best practices offered by the department to the students which helps them to gain necessary skills?
So again, I would say that yes, skill set development of skill set according to the changing requirement nowadays. There is a requirement for digital marketing, so we try to give them a short so workshops on them, really not a full-time course or something we can offer. because we have some boundaries where we can work. We work on their soft skills, and also try to give them an understanding of how to write a CV, how to properly email. So these kind of soft skills are very important whenever they will be joining a company or working somewhere or do an intern, work as an intern or in an organization. They would be requiring those skills and some organizational behavior, how to talk, how to behave, how to act according to the situation. These kind of things, yes, something which is not really in the syllabus. We try to give those set of skills.
Thank you, sir. And so my next question would be, how do you strategize the curriculum, and how often does it gets updated to make it befitting for the students?
Actually, it is very updated. Recently, within a couple of years, 2 years, actually within 2 years, two times the syllabus has been upgraded by our state university, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, Macau. And they have upgraded the BBA syllabus twice very recently, and it is very something which is something very relevant. So we have core papers and also ability enhancement paper, elective papers, that is choice-based paper for students. So in terms of opportunity to study different papers, different which are more relevant and upgraded version, yes, this opportunity is present in our institute under the curriculum of Macau.
Okay, sir, that was good to know. And so my next question would be, what are some of the biggest challenges you see both for higher education in general and for BBA streams specifically?
Okay, can you repeat the question again?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. What are some of the biggest challenges you see both for higher education in general and for BBA stream specifically?
Actually, the whole pandemic has changed the way we teach, and that's the biggest challenge we are facing right now, because students are missing their college life. The online education is really cannot be a substitute for a classroom teaching. So though we try to interact with each other, the students, the challenges are plenty. Some of the students may feel a little down, and we have to constantly mentor them. We do that. That would be a challenge. Another thing, I also feel that there are some actually in trend or some fad courses being launched because of the demand. So that would be a BBA in, say, retail management, or BBA in tourism. So these things, I personally think that this kind of courses, though are quite good and quite specific, but for a graduation students who really don't know what their strengths and weaknesses are, joining this kind of courses can be a challenge for them in the long run. Because if the industry sees any kind of downside, like a tourism industry or hospitality sector is facing nowadays, or a retail sector is facing nowadays, so that would be a really problematic for them to receive placements. So a general BBA, which we offer also, is something which they should study. There are certain core papers which everyone should know, like a finance, marketing, HR, and there is no substitute for them. This kind of course.
Yes, sir. So, sir, as you mentioned that there are some core papers that everybody has to study so that they have a basic knowledge. So, sir, how does the curriculum of your department ensure the best practice of the industry?
Yes, actually, we need to follow the syllabus. But yes, apart from that, certain things are written in let's say, if I talk about marketing papers. So they are today the demand is to know, one should know about the aspect of digital marketing. So those things we try to give. Also, in case of finance, or certain things or need to upgrade with, let's say the syllabus is upgrading, and very recently it has upgraded, so one need to know about the GST and on the impact of the GST. So we discuss about budget and its impact on the economy. So these things we try for a graduation level, how much there is, obviously the students are coming from different streams, they would be not be very aware of all the aspects of finance and marketing. So basic understanding of all these aspects has to be given, so that they know what is going around, and accordingly they would also able to cope up with the changing environment.
Agreed, sir. Sir, do you have any extracurricular activities or programs to enhance the skills of the students or expose them to the real world challenges?
Yeah, actually, extracurricular activities are something which we really give a priority to. And also, our university has also started to give a high amount of priority to the extracurricular activities. There are some mandatory additional requirements also. They need to collect some points. If you are not doing extracurricular activities, you are forced to do under the university curriculum also. But it is not about forcing someone. It is something we have opportunity, and there are multiple opportunities in our institute. Like we have several clubs. Maybe during pandemic, that amount of activity, some amount of activities are being held online, like a cultural activity. We have a Juva club for that. Sports club is there. We have a Rotaract club, which is into all kind of social activities, and also we have a technical club. We have a photography club. You name it, we have it. We have a magazine or writing based club. We have a quiz club, Gnosis. So there are multiple opportunities, and according to the interest of the students, so they have the opportunity to select the clubs, and also they can join any club at any time. So this is something which we really give stress to. Yes, regarding your question, that it is something which is very important for a student to go through certain extracurricular activities, because they give you they'll help you to understand the importance of teamwork and the leadership, and do something time bound, and presentation skills. So all these things are very important whenever a person will be joining a company or an organization, or maybe doing some higher studies. So this kind of teamwork is something which is very important. We really give stress to that.
Yes, sir. Thank you for answering the question. And so, my last question for the day would be, any suggestions you would like to give the current youth and the aspiring students right now?
Yeah, though students are very intelligent nowadays, and I really like to interact with them. So it would be my advice that still, as you are having a lot of time and a lot of opportunity to study online, so you use the best, you explore the best side of the internet, and interact with your family members, friends. Stay happy, stay healthy, and choose your career with much thought. Don't jump because someone is joining some courses. So you really need to think about your what are your likings, what are your strengths, and accordingly you should be joining a course. Stay happy and stay healthy.
Yes, sir. I would like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and interacting with us today. Your
So you are
answers
my
were,
pleasure.
yes, sir. So, your answers were very insightful, and I would like to thank you again for the same.
Thank you, Tanusha.